And Instagram whistleblower claims the social media giant Meta fails to protect teens after his own daughter received unwanted sexual advances on the Instagram app.
Meta knows the harm that kids experience on their platform, and the executives know that their measures fail to address it.
Arturo Behar, an ex-Facebook engineering director and consultant, testified Tuesday before a Senate subcommittee. Behar claims that Meta's leadership, including CEO Mark Zuckerberg, knowingly turned a blind eye, ignoring years of warnings about the danger social media poses to teens. Instead, Behar says they fostered a culture of see no evil, hear no evil that overlooked evidence of such harm. And joining us now is Megan Griffin, the lead public policy analyst at the National Center on Sexual Exploitation. Megan, thanks for coming on. Talk to us more about this hearing and what stuck out the most to you regarding Mr. Behar's testimony.
Mr. Behar was an incredible witness during the hearing and told us that when he became aware of this issue, he found that 1 in 8 girls between the ages of 13 and 15 had received unwanted sexual advances on Instagram within the past week that Instagram had conducted that survey. And 1 in 3 girls between the ages of 13 and 15 had received an unwanted sexual advance at any time. That's 1 in 3 teenage girls that are receiving unwanted sexual advances from predators that are allowed to run rampant on this platform. Mr. Behar also revealed that regulators Meta is well aware that their reforms are not doing anything to actually address this issue and that they really have failed to take action. So they must be held accountable, and it's really time for Congress to take action and step in.
Yeah, Megan, does any of this surprise you? Anything from his testimony?
Absolutely not. Some of the stories that we hear in our law center and in our day-to-day work are just incredible. We have predators reaching out to children online without any regard for children's safety. And Instagram is the #1 platform where children are likely to run into severe sexual content, suicidal ideation, depression, body image disorder, depression content. I mean, it's just incredible what children are exposed to on these platforms. And it's really an indictment against Congress that it's been allowed to go on this long without anyone taking action.
Yeah, and I know this really isn't the first time that Instagram has been called out for one whistleblower formerly said was a perfect storm of harm on its platform. So why do you think that really no meaningful changes have been made thus far?
Because it would require tech to actually be held accountable. Currently, under Communications Decency Act, Section 230, they haven't been required to take any action at all. And with the Earn It Act and with the Kids Online Safety Act, they would be required to implement meaningful changes and listen to their users and protect kids online. But it will really require some reform. And they're not willing to do the work. So they must be required to do it by Congress.
Megan, we have about 30 seconds left or so, but really quickly I want to ask you this. As we know, government can work very slowly and changes do take a lot of time. What can we as parents do to protect our children online?
Instagram does have some parental safety controls, and parents should also be activating parental safety controls on their children's phones and devices. But really, call your senator, call your representative, urge them to take action. Congress has to act because big tech clearly is not doing it on their own.
All right, Megan, thank you so much for your insights. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.